after I just showed you how you can get some fun and pretty rare weapons this day in Elden Ring, now it's time to finally show you, I want to finally show you something really strong and really good. I'm talking about an Ash of War. Yes, this one you can take it from a remembrance. I'm gonna explain everything during this video, but first we have to check it out to see how good it is, and I will advise you to stay with me because we're gonna test it. I will show you the stats that are required to use this thing, and like I just told you, it's an Ash of War. This Ash of War is the Ash of War, the Waves of Darkness, and it's a magical one. Okay, grants affinities and skill to an armament. Now we can use this on great hammers, great axes, great spears, colossal weapons. So if you have something really big, I will advise you to take the weapon with the biggest damage that you have in your inventory. I just took something very big. I didn't check the damage, I have to admit, but I don't have the right build for this thing. As you can see, even this weapon I cannot use it without using some tricks. Yes, I'm gonna be able to use it, but I'm gonna apply that flask for strength because this thing, it's required a lot of strength and my points are all over the place. Again, I don't have the build for this thing, and I don't even care because this Ash of War is so good. Basically, you're gonna do damage in waves. You're gonna hit 3 different waves or 4, I don't even know how many, and you're gonna just destroy your enemies. It has some downsides that I'm gonna discuss with you about. One of the baddest, not bad, one downside that is very awful compared with others is the fact that it will require a lot of time to cast it. Another downside, it's gonna be the fact that you can just it can just take you out of this spell if you are trying to use it, and if you get hit, yes, they just stop you casting this spell if they will attack you in the first phase. But if the first wave will start, then you will release the second 2 waves without doing anything. So yeah, if the first wave will pass, the next 2 definitely you're gonna get, like you are seeing right now. It's random, the attack is random, so if you are surrounded by a lot of enemies, it's not a must to defeat them all. Just look at this. You're gonna notice that some of the enemies they're gonna get a lot of damage, but some of them they're gonna just be intact. So it's a little bit random, depends where are those enemies and depends how lucky you are, but definitely this is something very strong. This is like an end game Ash of War in my opinion, one of the best in the game. Not the best, I have to admit, I have others that I really like, but definitely in top 10 my Ashes of War. This thing, it's in top 10, but remember, we have a lot of Ashes of War in this game, so top 10 is something really strong in my opinion. Now, as you can see, also this guy, which is pretty strong, I managed to defeat with this, only with this Ash of War. And also you can break the stance of your enemies. That is something really interesting. This Ash of War can break the stance of your enemies quite easy. Now let's try another hit in the middle of these guys. Okay, almost every single one of them, not all of them, but almost. But I have prepared for you another awesome item, another awesome thing. I'm not gonna tell you what is that, with a video that I'm gonna release in the next day, that's gonna instantly kill every single one of those enemies. Something really strong. I went to different places on the map, to the strongest enemy, to the weakest one, to see how good it is. And let me tell you, after all the updates, patches, I don't even know, patches in this game, this thing is still very good, and I will advise you to use it. At least if you play with if you want to defeat a strong enemy, and if you have to a really strong or tanky Ash of War, you can just stay behind and cast this thing how many times you like, and probably you're gonna defeat all your enemies with this thing. It's very strong, but correct me if I'm wrong. Again, not the best Ash of War, but definitely something really good. So let's defeat the dogs, and then I'll show you how you can get it. I'm gonna explain a little bit of how you can get this this Ash of War. what enemy you have to defeat, because yes, there are some new players in this game and they don't know how to get the most important things in this game. And by the way, I have over 1000 videos in Elden Ring with every single thing that we imagine, so if you want to find something, just search it on my YouTube channel, probably you're gonna find it. Bosses, how to defeat bosses, weapons, items, armor sets, everything. Trust me, 1000 it's a lot. Now we're gonna start from the first step, and we have to reach the location where that big boss will be. I'm talking about the Astel, because yes, Astel will drop this remembrance, and then all you have to do is to be here at the Ainsel River well. Enter inside this well, and then a little bit of a journey will start, because yes, it's quite a bit, it's something interesting here down in this area. Now we are underground on the map, and we have to take this course to the rotten lake. Yeah, that is the lake of rot. You have to pass that lake of rot. If you have any trouble, I have videos on my YouTube channel how you can pass that lake of rot, and then you have to find the great cloister, I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry, and then you'll be teleported with a boat or with a coffin, something like that, right over here. All you have to do then is to defeat the Astel, the natural born of the void. A really hard to fight boss, but don't worry, I have 2 videos of how you can defeat that guy, quite easy in my opinion, so you should watch those videos if you have any trouble to defeat that guy. Then from the first step, I'm gonna give you a trick right now. All you have to do is to go right over here to the 4th Church of Marika, and if you like to duplicate that remembrance to get both of the items, which are very good. And by the way, yes, I'm gonna release a video with a flail, because you can get 2 items from that remembrance. Defeat this walking mausoleum, and definitely at this one you can just duplicate your remembrance. I just wanted to give you a complete guide of how you can get both of the items, so you can just go to this is only optional. If you want to take only that Ash of War, you don't have to be here. Obviously you can just keep going to the mausoleum. Now enter inside the mausoleum and duplicate that remembrance, and then go to the round table hold to get your items. So duplicate this one, the remembrance of the natural born, and at the round table hold, or the table of the lost grace, go to that old lady and just take both of the items. Trust me, both of them are really awesome, and stay with me on my YouTube channel, because I'm gonna post a video also with the second weapon. I have one, but I want to make a better one, so I want to make the perfect video for you with that bastard's flail. Like, subscribe, share, press the notification bell. I'm gonna be back at you really soon. Love you all and see you soon. Bye.